Have you heard about eBay's new seller updates for spring of 2021? Are you wondering how to calculate your eBay fees now? Well, we're going to cover all of that in this video. Welcome back to Inside the Box, where we talk about ways you can make money with the skills and tools you already have, the things that are inside your box. I like to share with you how-to eBay videos and also talk about rewards programs because these are both ways that I make money with the skills and tools that I have. So if that's interesting to you, make sure you subscribe and follow along with my channel. So eBay is changing their fees. These changes will take place in April of 2021. Right now, at the time of filming this video, it is March 2021. So I'm going to cover what is changing with your fees, whether or not you have an eBay store, or whether or not you are part of the eBay Managed Payments program yet. So real quick, I want to hop on my computer and show you eBay's website where it's talking about these changes. And then I'm going to run some numbers with you guys and just give you some examples of what this will look like for everyone. So I am on eBay's page of Spring 2021 fee updates, and I will leave a link to this page in the description box below so you guys can find it quickly. And on this page there are a lot of helpful charts talking about your insertion fees and also your final value fees. In this video I want to just focus on final value fees, so I'm going to scroll down to one of those charts, and here on this final value fee chart you can see there's a section of with a store subscription and without a store subscription. We're going to look at the without a store subscription first. This is where I'm at right now with eBay. I do not have an eBay store. So right here we see what the change is. eBay is increasing fees by 0.2%. So if we come down here to this chart, we can see in most categories your fee is now going to be 12.55% plus the 30 cents per order. Now, that increased by 0.2% because this fee used to be 12.35% plus that 30 cents. So I'm going to share a specific example with you guys. I sold this shirt recently and I sold it for $5. So to calculate the fees, you need to determine the total amount the buyer paid for an item. That is the price of the item plus shipping plus the sales tax. With this particular item, the buyer paid $5 for the item, $4.95 for shipping, and then an additional 55 cents in sales tax. So I'm going to add all those together and I get $10.50. So before these updates, what I would do is I would take that $10.50 and I would multiply it by that 12.35% plus the 30 cents. And that total would give me $1.60. So my eBay fees were $1.60. Now if I sold a similar item to this after April, after the fee increase, all I'm changing is that percentage number. I'm adding an additional 0.2%. So now it's going to be the price of the item plus the shipping plus the sales tax, which we determined equaled $10.50. And instead of multiplying it by 12.35, I'm now multiplying it by 12.55% plus the 30 cents. And that gives me $1.62 in fees. So again, that is if I do not have an eBay store. I am now multiplying by that 12.55%. So nothing else changes with your fees except for that percentage number just goes up. So you keep the formula the same, the price of the item plus the shipping plus the sales tax, and you multiply it by that change percentage, and then you add the 30 cents. Now, if we go up to the tab that shows with a store subscription, you can see there's two separate charts here. One is for a starter store subscription, and you can see for most items that changed to 12.55%. So if you have a starter store, you are paying the same percentage as someone who doesn't even have an eBay store. But if I scroll down more, I can see a chart for people who have basic, premium, anchor, and enterprise store subscriptions, and they are paying 11.7% now. So again, that was a fee increase of 0.2%. So they used to be paying 11.5% on everything plus the 30 cents. And now in April of 2021, they can expect to pay 11.7% plus the 30 cents. So if I would have sold the same item but had a basic eBay store, I would have done the same thing. The price of the item plus the shipping plus the sales tax, which we determined was $10.50 for this particular item. And before these fees take place, I would have multiplied it by 11.5% plus the 30 cents, and that would have given me $1.51. Now after the fees, all I need to change with this formula is the percentage. Instead of 11.5, it would be 11.7%. So $10.50 times 11.7% plus the 30 cents would cost me $1.53 in fees. So that fee is only going up by 2 cents. So it's not a big increase. 2 cents isn't that much, but every penny does add up. And there's two reasons why I'm upset about these changes. One of them is no one likes an increase in fees. It'd be great if fees were lower, right? I'm sure you can all agree with me on that. The other reason why this is frustrating for me is I put a lot of work into my YouTube channel and my YouTube videos, and now because these changes are rolling out, some of my videos will be out of date. But you guys make it okay because you are super supportive and I love reading your comments. You are so nice. So it's not fun to put hours of work into a YouTube video just to have it fall behind and out of date and worry that no one's going to watch it anymore or that the information is not helpful anymore. So I'm still learning the YouTube game, but you guys make it worth it because you send me the sweetest comments and I really appreciate that. So I just want to say thank you so much for helping support my channel and helping me make that YouTube dream a reality. I've almost hit 500 subscribers, which is half of what I need to be monetized on YouTube. So thank you guys so much if you've been hitting that subscribe button and following along with my channel. So we've covered if you don't have an eBay store, we've covered if you do have an eBay store, whether it's a starter or basic, how that affects your fees. Now that is if you are also an eBay managed payment seller. Now if you are not an eBay managed payment seller, your fees are not going to be the 12.55% or the 11.7%. So we're going to scroll down here to another table. This one covers fees for sellers without payments managed by eBay. So your fees are going to look a little different. So you're probably still using PayPal. I've been under the impression that eBay was going to force everyone into eBay managed payments, but for whatever reason that hasn't happened yet. So some people are still using PayPal to sell on eBay. So that is going to cover those fees. So if you're selling on eBay and using PayPal, your fees used to be 10% eBay fees and then a 2.9% PayPal fee plus the 30 cents. Now with these updates, if you're still using PayPal, the thing that changes is the eBay fee. It is going to add again that 0.2% to your fees. So now your fees are going to be a 10.2% eBay fee plus the 2.9% PayPal fee plus 30 cents. So you can run all of those numbers to get the result that you need. All you're changing is you're adding the 0.2% to that eBay fee. And so that's if you're not using eBay managed payments and if you do not have a store yet. If we go to the tab with a store, you can see the starter store is the same. It's going to bump up to 10.2%. If you're not using eBay managed payments, but you do have an eBay store, your fees are going to be a little different as well. If you look at this table here, you can see for antiques, your fees are now 9.35%, art 9.35%, baby 9.35%, books are 12.20%. So you can go through each category and see where that percentage changes. And again, I will leave a link to this page in the description box of this video. So I want to talk about one more thing, and that is the sales tax with an item. This can be really confusing when you're trying to calculate your eBay fees because this information seems to be hidden on eBay like ridiculously hard to find. And I want to show you guys what changed recently and made me really upset. So I have a video on my eBay Managed Payments playlist that would show you how to figure out what the buyer paid in sales tax for an item. But eBay recently changed this, at least on my eBay account, and I want to show you guys that change. It's frustrating because now I don't know where to find this information. So with that same example I was sharing about with a shirt that sold for $5 plus $4.95 shipping plus the 55-cent sales tax, I want to show you on my transaction detail page with eBay Managed Payments. And I got here underneath my account on eBay under payment options, transactions, and transaction details underneath a specific item. If you need a visual of how to get to this page, check out one of my other videos on that eBay Managed Payments playlist because I'm always hopping onto this page. So here it shows me the order total and it is $9.95. Now that just includes the price of the item and the shipping because the buyer paid $5 for the shirt and then they paid $4.95 for the shipping. But when I run the calculations in those fees, I don't get $1.60 for my fees. And that's because this takes into account the sales tax, but the $9.95 did not take in that 55% sales tax. So I used to be able to figure out how much the buyer paid in sales tax with this number down here by the picture. This would have said $10.50 a few weeks ago, but for whatever reason it changed to the price of the item. It no longer shows me that total number with the sales tax included. So I had to do some algebra to figure out that the buyer had paid 55 cents in sales tax in order for this fee to make sense. So when you're running your fees, you cannot just use this number to calculate them, because this number does not take into account that sales tax. And if I go over to my order details page on my eBay, over here on the order total, it used to show me the subtotal, what they paid for the item, so $5 for the shirt plus the shipping, and it used to show me the tax there. And it doesn't anymore. That changed when I switched over to eBay Managed Payments. I don't know why it doesn't show me the tax that the buyer paid, but the buyer did pay 55 cents tax, because that's the only reason this fee makes sense. I hope I'm not confusing anyone with this video, but if you're using the formula I just gave you to calculate your fees and they're 10 to 30 cents off, it's because that sales tax is not included in this number. So you might have to do a little bit of backwards math to figure out what the buyer paid in sales tax for that fee to make sense. Now, you don't even have to do math to figure out your fees. You can just trust eBay and say, oh, they charged me $1.60 for the shirt, and plug that into your spreadsheet if you want to, if you're keeping track of your numbers. I personally like to dissect it though in my spreadsheets. I like to see what the buyer paid for the item, the shipping, and the sales tax, and how that all calculates into my eBay fee. So if any of you know where to find that magical total number that used to appear by the picture underneath your transaction details and disappeared all of a sudden, let me know where I can find the total that includes the sales tax, because that would help me out greatly. If I figure it out, I'll make a video about it too. So that covers the eBay seller update fees for spring of 2021. You can expect these changes in April of 2021, unless eBay changes their mind, because I don't work for them, so they get to throw my videos out of date whenever they want to. Again, I do not work for eBay. They can change their mind if they want to. They can change all these fees if they want to. But I will do my best to keep you all updated, so please hit that subscribe button and follow along with my channel. Let me know if you have any other questions in the comments below. Thank you so much for all your support, and I'll catch you in my next video.